2020. That's the first time we were out on a boat to make this video, and eventually we call it Breakfast on Boat. And our very first video, and a bit clunky, but we decided to have breakfast on the boat every week and talk about some mindless things and maybe whatever we want to do. At the same time, I was going to work on the boat to do some repair work and refurbishing. Um, Today is the January 2021, and it has been more than 6 months, and COVID had stayed, and we wanted to actually get out of COVID and do some sailing. But I want to make this video because throughout the year, despite COVID, we actually had quite a bit of activities on the boat, renovation, refurbishment, and we had quite a bit of visitors. So this video is about a review of the year 2020, what we had done. Not so much about the food we have ate or eaten, which are all in different episodes, but really is to reflect back on the amount of visitors we actually had brought in during this period. Okay, thank you for signing in to this Saturday talk on the boat, and looking forward to next week. And we'll talk to you about minus things, unhappy things, happy things, whatever happens to the week. So hopefully when circuit breaker is over, you might get to watch us talking on another island on this boat. So for now, Tito signing out. So I had Clara and her two daughters, Michelle and Melanie, join me one of the Saturday to have breakfast, and this was perhaps one of the first group that I have together. And next I had Max, my brother, who we went to test out our sailing ability and refresher to Lazarus Island, and he's quite a sailor and outdoor person. Decided to cook lunch while we anchor at the island. It was a full day, and he liked to max out his day cooking instant noodles, chatting, and we ended the day playing guitar on the deck. Yeah, it's been fun. I had visitors from some old friends, Natasha, who visited me. We chatted and had just a good time having coffee, and lots of catching up to do from old days. Did a couple of interesting videoing. Really enjoy the fact that the boat brought back some old friends. Chris has her teachers from Singapore American School visiting her. She used to teach there. The friends were wanting to get a place to go out to catch up with safe distancing, of course, and they decided to come to the boat, have coffee at Privé at the restaurant earlier, and just crossing this little step was pretty challenging and scary for some people. So obviously not a group that will go sailing until they are more familiar with it. And then I had some Saturdays that is just having a chatting day with my sister Clara. Came over, had lunch. I usually have been doing some like heavy duty work on the boat earlier, washed up, took a shower, and Clara brought lunch. Other occasions I have friends who come over. Alex from Five Guys. Really good that we have a chat on the boat. It's been a raining day, and I also had another good friend, Andrew from Zook, and combination of having a nice restaurants nearby and the fact that the boat is a chill place. Unfortunately, it was raining. We did not have a lot of time to sit out on the deck. Then we had decided to do a sailing day somewhere in August. Clara, Chris, and I, we thought that was an easy day, nothing too adventurous, but it turned out to be a pretty stormy day. And we got caught in a heavy rain, unexpected. Rain were coming in at a horizontal level. Visibility was challenging. I was pretty challenged. Haven't sailed in this kind of condition for quite a while, but having two girls on board, I had to hold up my courage and not let them see the fear inside me. Fortunately, my sailmanship or crewmanship or whatever you call it came in useful, and I managed to bring us safely to Lazarus Island. Had some breakfast and decided to take a walk. The weather became better and still a little rain, but at the end of the day we had a really good meal able to sail back. I had a visitor from old friend Henry Lee, a business partner as well as an old colleague at Microsoft. We spent the afternoon chatting quite a lot, catching up on old times. He gave me a DV tape which I was holding on my left hand earlier. There was an old tape that we had way back, bringing some old good memories. I'm here with Henry, a good friend of mine. We haven't caught up for a long time, and today we have a chance to be on the boat. So unfortunately we're not sailing today because it was an impromptu meeting, but it's fun. So Henry, it's good to catch up again.
Fantastic, but thanks for inviting me to the boat. Very nice environment, really enjoyed the chat.
Yeah, maybe we can find a chance to sail next week.
All right.
Okay. This is Chris Kong, a university classmate of mine, and this must be the funniest episode. He wanted to do some metal detecting on the beach, and Chris Ang, my wife, played a prank on him. She planted a tube of gold, which is actually real gold, and he detected it thinking that he found real gold. Again, amazing. It's just to see his expression is like just priceless. We had a lot of fun that day. He's a funny guy, but we're sorry we played a prank on you, Chris. The beach was so nice, and Chris was inspired to show some of her yoga techniques, which we have learned during the circuit breaker, and it's really fun. We've been doing it every day, and it has helped to keep us healthy throughout this period. So we got visitors today. My good friend Raj Kumar and his wife Maliha. And please take a seat. Raj Kumar, I call him the king of Little India. We were classmates in University of Manitoba together, and good to have him to visit me. A busy man indeed. Another day we went out with my niece, Rachel, and the boyfriend, and my brother Max. We sailed at Lazarus Island. It was fun. Another day, Kama, my banker, was taking a break between jobs, and he was able to spend some time with me on the boat. We had a great time sailing to Lazarus Island and chilling on the boat. That was a really fun day out, and we had a lot to chat about. And after the sailing with Kama, I had a family who sailed with us to end the year. It was fantastic. Billy and Angeline, both great friends of us for years from Malaysia, and they're living in Singapore. Their twin daughters, 8-year-old, Elena and Amelia, very active, lots of questions, giving me a challenge as a captain, and I had to give them a lot of direct briefing on safety, make sure they're wearing their life vest throughout, and it was fun. And then off we went. It was really a fortunate day. The sun was out. We sailed with the wind and the sail up on the journey towards Lazarus Island, because when dinghying, swam at the beach and did some fishing. Unfortunately, they were not very successful, but fortunate for the fishes. Had lunch. They ate a lot, and Billy celebrated the end of the year with champagne with Chris. I don't drink. They had a good time on the boat. Really nice way to have the breeze in your face and having good time with friends with nothing else to do other than just being there with the girls. I was doing a lot of mainly captaining, making sure safety, the girls are taken care of, full of requests, which was very good, but it's a great way to end the year sailing, talking, chatting with Angeline and Billy. I like sailing, and 2020 had been a busier year than I thought for sailing, and it has been fun. The boat kept me busy with work that I need to do. I've done a lot of improvement on it, including installing an electric pump for the toilet, which is important. If any one of you feel stuck at home, work too much, stare at the screen for too long, and you need to have some breeze between your hair, let me know. I go sailing every couple of weeks just to run the engine as well, and it's a good time to catch up with friends with no agenda. Bring some food and lots of water and sunblock lotion, and you enjoy the parts of Singapore that you probably had very little opportunity to do so. So looking forward to 2021, and may all you be safe, and COVID goes away, and vaccines are all helping us protect against the virus.
Under the velveteen